Could the Eagles have one of the best cornerback duos in the league? Ronald Darby certainly thinks so. After being traded to Philadelphia in the middle of last year's training camp, Darby suffered a fractured ankle in the season opener, which caused him to miss half the year. He's still tied a career high with 3 interceptions. He's healthy, has a new number, and has big expectations for 2018. More on that as we kick off this Sunday edition of Inside Training Camp presented by Independence Blue Cross.
We're going to keep working. We know the outcome that we want this year. Like, we both want 5 or more picks. Both want to be known as a dangerous duo in the league. Even with Sid, Sue, all of us, we want to be known as the top. And we got the up front to be that.
On the other side of Darby is third-year corner Jalen Mills, a former 7th-round pick who thrived as a full-time starter a year ago. His instincts are off the charts, and the hunger is still there even after winning the Super Bowl.
A lot of congratulations, you know what I mean? A lot of high fives, a lot of hugs, a lot of love for sure. But at the same time, once we had that ring ceremony, it was back to the grind, you know what I mean? Back to the basics and getting ready for next year.
Mills, Darby, and the rest of the players, especially on defense, will have to be aware of the league's expansion of penalties for contact involving helmets. A player will be penalized 15 yards and potentially ejected anytime he lowers his head to initiate contact against an opponent with his helmet. Sounds worrisome, but head coach Doug Pearson is not concerned.
Listen, basically, general rule is just don't drop your head, you know, as a ball carrier, as a defender, you know, and all things that, you know, we were taught as young players and, you know, playing football is keep your head up, you know, see what you hit. So kind of getting back to that and just can't be in a straight linear position. Obviously, you can't launch yourself. They're trying to eliminate those types of plays and try to get the head out of the game.
And on Monday, they rest. But don't worry, when the players are back in the building on Tuesday, it will not only be another padded practice, but the first live hitting session of this year's training camp, and we'll bring it to you live beginning at 9:15 a.m. Until then, I'm Chris McPherson, and thank you for joining us here on Inside Training Camp presented by Independence Blue Cross. Have a great Eagles night, everyone.